All right, this case 24 CR 64, State of Ohio versus Rufus Lee Brummett. Are you Rufus Lee Brummett appearing there from the probation department? Okay, you're muted there. On if you want to unmute yourself.
Yes, sir.
Okay. This is a hearing being conducted by Zoom. Mr. Brummett's appearing from the probation department. His attorney, Anthony Baker, is appearing by Zoom, and also appearing in the prosecutor's office is Assistant Prosecutor Adam King. The matter before the court is, there are two motions. One is a motion to continue the trial filed by the defendant set currently for July 22nd. And then the second is a motion that was filed by the state to compel the presentation or the compliance with discovery, or to prohibit the presentation of evidence not disclosed pursuant to the rules of discovery. Defendant is charged with 3 counts of rape. Now, Mr. King, has the representative of the victim or victims been notified, alleged victim or victims been notified of the time, place, and purpose of this hearing, the right to be heard?
Yes, Your Honor, the representative has been notified. They are not present today. However, I believe they are monitoring this hearing too.
Okay. Hopefully that's working, because we had a technical glitch, was a delay, reason for our delay with the hub in our computer system, and we had to call technical support, so I believe everything is back online now. All right, Mr. Baker, you want to speak to the motion to continue?
Thank you, Your Honor. The motion to continue was filed because of I had met with Mr. Brummett after our final pretrial, and the court had given me to the following Monday to file. I met with him that date and disclosed were several witnesses. Right now I have 6 that I had to contact and confirm or deny what he was telling me. I've reached out to all of them. 3 of them have gotten back with me, 3 of them have not. I have formulated a discovery response for the state, and I was going to send that after the hearing today, along with the either confirmation or denial of the plea offer. But it's the process of interviewing these witnesses and going back, I think because of the nature of the allegations and the time frame that we're dealing with, which is approximately dating back to 5 years ago, more or less. Having people confirm or deny the facts that Mr. Brummett's telling me is a little bit time consuming.
All right, so when was the first time you got this information from Mr. Brummett after our final pretrial?
Yeah, the Monday after the final pretrial. If I can look at my calendar, if you don't mind.
Well, I was just wondering why it hadn't been before. I mean, I would have thought that that would have been something that had been discussed earlier, but nonetheless, you know, I understand. All right. Anything else you want to say, Mr. Baker?
Yes, sir. I mean, that's the nature of the motion.
All right.
And I'm not doing it to delay, Your Honor. These are people I have to contact and explore.
All right, Mr. King.
Thank you, Your Honor. With regards to the request for continuance, the state has consulted with the representative, and after doing so, there's no objection to the request for the continuance. As far as the motion to compel discovery, I don't have anything to add on that. I can't believe the motion speaks for itself, Your Honor. That's all.
All right. What is the age of the alleged victim at the present time?
One moment, Your Honor. I'm trying to figure that out. She would now be 14 years old, Your Honor.
All right, so, and where does the alleged victim attend school?
I don't know the answer to that off the top of my head.
Okay, well, my just concern is
I
continuing.
do know this, Your Honor, so I do know that she starts school on August 15th.
All right, August 15th? Okay. All right. Well, Mr. Baker, I'm willing to give you some additional time to, and give you a continuance, but I don't want this to stretch out past the, too far into the school year because of the alleged victim, being involved in the school and starting school. Now, that being said, I'm kind of up against the gun here in August because we have on the 13th before school would start, there's already another criminal trial scheduled for 3 days. And I do have the 15th and 16th available. That would be the first 2 days of school, but yeah, I think it'd be less harmful to the alleged victim to miss the first day, and he or she probably wouldn't have to miss most of it anyway, at least in the morning. So is the 15th available, Mr. Baker?
I have on the 16th, or on the 15th, I have available. I have a desk appointment I can move, but the 16th I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hearings in front of Judge Spencer that have been previously scheduled, and some of those people are in jail.
What about the 19th, following Monday?
Yes.
Is this a 1 or 2 day trial, you think, Mr. King?
I would say 1 day, Your Honor.
All right, because I do have a partition hearing scheduled at 9 on the 20th, but that's not a big problem. And we could work around that if it did go into the second day. So, all right, I'll set it for August the 19th. I'm going to continue the case to August the 19th at 8 a.m. And discovery is to be filed by this coming Friday, so that would be July 12th, actually tomorrow, so I'll wait till Monday. I'll give you till Monday to file. I know you said you have something to file right after the hearing, but the bottom line is I want all discovery disclosed so that there's no surprises. So at least initial discovery. If something comes up after that in regards to your investigation, that's different, but we'll say by July the 15th. And if it's not filed, then court will consider sanction, including excluding that evidence or those witnesses if they're not disclosed. All right. And then with regard to, I don't know that we have any other need for pretrial at this point. So unless there is a specific reason for one, I'm not going to set one. If you parties do wish to have another hearing, just contact the court and we'll get it scheduled. Now, in terms of, I know that there was a waiver of speedy trial included with the motion. That was signed by Mr. Baker. Mr. Brummett, you understand that since you are requesting, your attorney's requesting this in order to defend you properly, this would extend the time period. Have you been in jail on this charge at all?
Yeah, for about a month.
About a month, okay. Well, the reason I'm bringing it up is this. Under the law, you have a right to be tried within 270 days of your arrest. And I think that would have been, looks like maybe April 26th, 7th, somewhere around there.
26th.
26th, okay. And so the 270 days started running at that time. Now, under the law, if you're being held solely on the charge pending, in custody, every day in jail counts 3. So that could reduce it if you had been held continuously to 90 days. And that would have been up like at the end of this month, toward the end of the month. But you did make bond. So once you made bond, it went back to 1 day, a 1 for 1. So I think that this trial date's still well within your trial, speedy trial time, but under the law, if you're requesting a continuance, then you're the one that's waiving the time. So you're in agreement with your attorney that this case be continued,
Yes, sir.
and you're in agreement to waive the speedy trial time?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. Court then will grant the motion for continuance, and as previously stated, trial will be August the 19th at 8 a.m. Court will also grant the motion to compel discovery in order to be filed by July 15th. And as I previously indicated, if it is not filed, then any testimony of witnesses of the 6 witnesses that Mr. Baker mentioned would not be permitted at trial. All right. Anything further from counsel?
No, Your Honor.
All right. So, Mr. Brummett, your July trial date, 22nd, is now off. August the 19th
Okay.
at 8 a.m. Here in the courtroom. All right.
Okay.
Thank you.